What's good, y'all? It's your boy Soldaya, and today I'm going to be reacting to Korean streamer killed by viewer who donated 70,000. Now, I can already tell this is about to be a crazy video. Without any time waste, let's get right into the video.
Now, in today's episode of Society Falling Apart at the Seams, we have a tragic story, a crazy story, in fact, of a Korean streamer by the name of Yoon-ji-ah, who was, according to Dexerto, found dead after an attack by a longtime viewer in her live streams who donated almost $70,000 to her.
That's crazy. That's so crazy. I feel so bad. Any of these people who are obsessed with let's say streamers or celebrities, watch out for them because you never know what they might do.
And I just gotta say, this is why not all money is good money. And a lot of this money, especially in a lot of female streamers' chats donated by a lot of verily obsessed male viewers, can be very dangerous for the women receiving this money.
No, it's so dangerous because this is crazy.
Objectively, time and time again, we've seen guys just go way too far. They donate a whole bunch of money, assuming that that girl that is receiving the money that, they watch on a daily basis is now obligated to return the favor in some way, shape, or form. And I'm pretty sure.
And if they don't, bruh, guess what they do? They kill them. It's crazy out here. Wow.
You guys understand how predictable this story is, right? Guy donates a whole bunch of money. He's in love with her, watches her streams every day, assumes that donating tens of thousands of dollars to her, mind you, he's in serious debt. Apparently in the story, this man lost his whole house just trying to donate money to this girl, and ultimately ended up taking her life because she did not reciprocate the feelings and emotional investment that he had for her.
That's actually crazy, but my question is, how did he even find her? No, that's stupid, bro. Streamers always like to leak their location, so it's pretty easy for guys like this to find her and do something terrible. But yeah, no, this reminds me of this one story. What was her name again? Was it Selena? It was Selena something, right? I know she was a singer who was really popular in the 90s, and I remember she had a female fan who was obsessed with her and ended up taking her life. It was crazy. If any of y'all know about that story, just drop it down in the comments because that was actually crazy.
That's why not all money is good money. But before we get into that, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to head on over to my second channel, Maury Live, for more raw and unfiltered videos. I'm probably gonna actually be using this as a live stream channel anyway, so yeah, be sure to head on over there on the way. Give me a follow. Doing with VIP moment.
All right.
Anyway, Korean streamer murdered after arguing with VIP viewer who donated $70,000 to her. And before we go into the story, I just want to say a VIP viewer in a Twitch chat or any other live streaming service is basically viewers who donate so much money that after a certain point, automatically or manually, they get placed in some type of bracket or
I never trust these people who be donating so much money to viewers. First of all, how do you have that much money? And second of all, the way you're just easily giving it away to viewers is crazy. And I feel this is kind of the same thing with OnlyFans models, bro. It's kind of the same thing. People literally pay the girls to see pictures, explicit pictures. It's crazy.
Special group by the streamer to get acknowledged in the chat that, hey, this person right here chatting in our chat every day is basically a pay big. Acknowledge them. Honestly, if I ever got to that point of which I never will, I'd be very embarrassed and shamed. Please don't put a little icon next to my name, basically telling everybody in the chat that I'm basically a walking human ATM for you. And by the way, here's an image of the streamer, as you can see. They say a Korean streamer has been found dead and the viewer
damn, man, she looks young. That's crazy. That's really crazy.
Has been arrested for murder after donating tens of thousands of dollars to her. Yoon-ji-ah, a TikToker and live streamer with over 300,000 followers, was discovered on a mountainside in Muju County, North Jeolla Province on September 11th. Her body showed signs of bruising and strangulation. So obviously this guy was very angry.
Holy shit, bro. So he was so basically he beat her up and strangled her. That's, oh no. Yeah, man, my condolences to her and the family because this is a terrible story.
And very violent, likely, if you can imagine, had her pinned down on the ground with his hands around her neck, preventing her from breathing. Police believe she was killed about 30 minutes after her final broadcast ended. And just to show you guys, as I'm on her TikTok right now, a little bit of what she does, as you can see here.
Damn, man. Yo, I feel so bad. When you see something, when this person is no longer with us, It makes me like feel so terrible. This is why y'all always have to be careful, like who you allow around you, because you don't know what type of like creeps or messed up people are going to be around you. So always be cautious and always keep your guard up, because anything could really happen in this generation.
Right. As someone stated in the comment section, this video was one day before she died. Here's another video.
I'm feeling so good at a back party.
Right, so it just looks like she's like a little cutesy little, kawaii type streamer. You know, a lot of Asian, Japanese, Korean, South Asian streamers tend to fit this mold, this aesthetic. They like to, do little cutesy little videos like this and fit that type of caricature. And obviously,
yo, I can already picture the type of man this was, bro. Just picture your like this average Discord mod, right? But instead of like, but he was probably Korean, average Discord mod, Korean, still probably fat, bro. Hairy chest, hairy belly, doesn't take care of himself, probably smells like shit. No, not probably, most definitely smells like shit. Doesn't brush his teeth, greasy ass hair. That's the type of man this was, bro. I can already tell.
Any guy, any simpler, a lack of better words, seeing this type of content, seeing what she looks like, she's definitely cute, would slowly, become parasocially obsessed, seeing this, it's normal. I'm gonna be honest for both sexes, but sometimes a lot of people can go too far. They get ideas in their head and they start romanticizing things, and they
they just get delusional. Like, they're just straight up delusional, thinking that like she belongs to him, even though, yo, I promise you, the guy who killed her was he was ugly as hell, bro. I'm gonna just say that, bro, because that's just what it is. He was ugly, bro. He probably wasn't getting much female attention. He was obsessed with this girl, started stalking her, donated all his money to her. When she wasn't reciprocating it, he killed her. Like, losers like that, bro. Like, that's why y'all, especially you girls, bro, you girls out there, always be careful, because there's a lot of like creeps and weirdos that are trying to like prey on you. So just be careful. For my female viewers, bro, I'm telling you all this. Always keep your guard up.
Fantasize about particular things that may never ever happen, because A, she doesn't know you, you don't know her, really, truly. You're just another person in her chat. And I mean, good God, guys, like, I need people to fix their mental health, because this is just not mentally healthy for people to get this obsessed and attached to people to the point to where they're losing their own homes, their houses, and donating $70,000 to people who they're never.
That's the most stupid shit I have ever heard, bro. Donating $70,000 whole. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard to a girl who never really cares. Even if it was a girl that, like, I know they're right off the bat, bro, I will not donate $70,000 for no reason. For no reason at all, bro. These people, like, they just work. Yo, people like that shouldn't have money, bro. Have money like that just to throw it away on a streamer. Like, what is wrong with you? When you go, it's just making me mad, bro, just thinking about this.
Never gonna see in real life, but in this case, he actually met up with her. Let's get back to the story. They say
yeah, how the hell did he meet up with her? I'm very
suspect, a man in his 50s,
50s? Man in his 50s?
Identified only as Choi, was a longtime supporter who had donated roughly 100 million won, about $70,000, under the nickname Black Cat.
See, now this is already a red flag, bro. This is what y'all need to watch out for. Black Cat. 50-year-old man called Black Cat in the first place. Like, imagine a 50-year-old man, right? Lived life 50 years and his username is Black Cat. That already is a red flag. I can't even lie, bro. Nah. I'd have to watch out for that.
Yeah, a man in his 50s doing that, $70,000, nickname Black Cat. Hell no. That's already sketchy.
I'm saying.
Say he allegedly told Yoon he was the CEO of an IT company, but reports later revealed he was deeply in debt and his home had been seized in a forced auction. So this man was basically LARPing as a rich, wealthy, baller kind of guy. He was.
How the hell did he get $70,000, bro? Like, if he's in debt, bro, home taken away, like that's crazy.
LARPing, you know, which means live action role playing. Gaming lingo. You're pretending to be something you're not. He was pretending to be a high roller, a guy, a wealthy guy with a lot of money that he can splurge on any, you know, streamers that he wants. But apparently he's just a guy in his 50s, you know, highly in debt, lost his home. He got mad. I guess he was trying to buy her affection. And then, hey, as predictable as it always is, she didn't like him. She didn't want him. Based off of other reports I heard, she tried to cut ties with him after, well, let's get back into the story. But just know that he was living kind of a double life she fell for. And as you can see here, Choi convinced Yoon to enter a business partnership with him after becoming a VIP level donor on her live streams. Keep in mind, he was pretending to be a high roller, a baller, CEO of his own company. Meanwhile, he's just a guy in his 50s who's broke as hell and lost.
This is why, for you females out there, don't be trusting everything you see. Even for you males, bro, because it goes both ways. Because I'm telling you, there'll be guys out there that are gonna be pretending that they got it like that. And most of the time that they're flexing, bro, they don't got it like that. I'm telling y'all, bro. Those cars, those trips that they're posting, bro, rented, bro. They only like saved up all their money to like take a trip to like Miami or something. Got a rented car, posting pictures, and after later try to sell you a Porsche. And for the girls out there, bro, they be flying to Dubai, taking all these girls' trips, taking all these pictures, bro, acting like they're rich, bro. I promise you, they're not rich. They don't got money like that at all, actually. But if you go to their house where they're living at, let's just say, bro, it won't be anywhere pretty.
His house. They say, though, however, Yoon had recently tried to cut ties, assuming she found out about this lie, reportedly exhausted by his controlling behavior and demanding schedule. CCTV footage captured Choi kneeling and begging Yoon shortly before the killing. That is crazy. I have not seen the CCTV footage at all.
Yo, if the CCTV, the CCTV, I said CCTV, but the CCTV footage gets released, bro, I'm gonna have to watch that. No, we are all gonna have to watch that, bro.
But just to clarify here, Choi, the guy who donated this money, was on his knees kneeling, I suppose, because she wanted to cut ties, or she, may have been rejecting.
The fuck? On his knees? What is going on in Korea right now, bro? At that point, yeah, you should have already been gone to the police, bro, because that guy on his knees. Bro.
Him at that point in time because he revealed his true feelings, his romantic advances, right? And she wanted to cut ties after finding out about this creepy ulterior motive. They say investigators believe the fatal encounter occurred at around 3:27 p.m. when Yoon was seen being pulled back into her car against her will. Her cause of death was confirmed as asphyxiation due to neck compression. So yeah, she was strangled.
Yeah, she got choked out, bro. That's show. Rest in peace to her. That's crazy.
He had his hands around her neck and basically choked the life out of her, bro. She could not breathe. After the murder, Choi was seen carrying a suitcase and making multiple stops to throw police off his trail before abandoning Yoon's body on the mountainside. He was arrested 12 hours later. While he originally denied killing the streamer, he confessed after the authorities found the body. In a couple of photos I do want to...
Yeah, he's getting life in prison for sure, bro. Like that or the death sentence. I don't even know about if they do that in Korea, but he's getting life in prison 100%. And that serves him right, because this is crazy.
Show here is the mountainside of which her body was found in the suitcase.
He should have been arrested, my honest opinion, bro. Just sending $70,000 to one person, like that alone should have got you arrested, bro. Because what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, really, what is wrong with you?
So clearly this guy drove, into the country to abandon the body, but he was captured on CCTV. He didn't, he was too emotional to kind of plan this out. This was, I suppose, in the heat of the moment, a crime of passion. One thing I was able to find, and I couldn't translate it, obviously, because I don't know what's going on in terms of my browser extension. But now, ladies and gentlemen, one thing I was able to find was a video from a Korean media outlet. Apparently, they're coming out with a documentary surrounding how this woman died that says the death of an influencer and Jeju Pablo's pigeons, right? And in this little snippet, I was able to see some footage, blurred, of course. I guess there was some kind of investigation in Korea. And as you can see here, let me pause this, is the suitcase that was found, right? With her body found inside of it on the side of the mountain.
That's so crazy.
And here, as you can see, is the footage, right? Of apparently this guy kneeling in front of her before he killed her. Now, for obvious reasons, because they want to kind of hype up their...
This gotta be one of the saddest men I've ever seen, bro. Like, this guy's pitiful, man. Like, that's crazy.
Documentary, they're not going to really show the clear image, right? But it's just crazy to me, bro, that this actually happened. And now people are saying, who is the VIP killer? I'm not sure if they're still hiding his identity, like his face. There we have another Korean comment saying, we pray. And I'm using...
Yo, I don't even need to see his face because I can already picture what he looks like. Like, I already know it's accurate. The picture I have in my head, I already know that's what he looks like.
It's in a browser extension, by the way. We pray for the repose of the deceased soul. Somebody said, this is what happens when you like free stuff. Let's live right. Another person said, I should have stopped my daughter from using SNS. I feel like I'm the victim, but as a parent, I should have stopped her from... I don't know what that means. Guys, this translation isn't perfect. I'm using a browser extension. Apologies. But ladies, I just gotta say, please be careful about the money you're accepting from particular people online. Like, these people are in real life, and if they're in your proximity, they may have feelings, very strong obsessive feelings towards you, of which you don't reciprocate. And if you don't reciprocate, they may have something in their mind where they want to kill you, bro.
Yeah, that, like, the amount of times this has happened before is crazy. Y'all ladies need to, like, watch out, because there's a lot of weirdos, like I said, a lot of creeps. So, like I've been saying, always keep your guard up.
I literally talked about this in my other video about this guy, I forgot his name, from New Jersey, the 17-year-old, right? Got rejected. Ran this girl over along with her best friend on an e-bike. I mean, it's crazy.
What? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go check that one out later.
Ladies and gentlemen, though, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below about this. What do you think about the situation? Also, be sure to head on over to my Instagram page. Follow me. Give me a DM if you want me to talk about any other stories or topics or videos to cover on this channel. As you guys know, I am trying to be way more consistent now, giving you guys content. Sorry for not uploading recently. YouTube technical bugs, they wouldn't allow me to upload. So yeah, we've got that fixed now, so it should not be an issue. But with that being said, like, comment, air your voices and opinions down below.
Well, it seems like that's the end of the video. So I just need to tell any man, any woman, like anyone watching this video, just be careful, because you don't know what type of creeps, stalkers, just weird people are out there. There's tons of them. There's tons of stories going around. So if you can pay attention to red flags first, right? Always like see the red flags, the weird behavior, clock that first, and that could save your life. So always be on guard. Don't trust everything you see, and then y'all can be safe, because this generation is messed up. Not even this generation, like everything's been messed up. So just make sure y'all are staying safe. I don't want none to happen to any of y'all. So yeah. But anyways, this was a pretty crazy video, bro. Like really crazy video. And I hope y'all have a great day. And I'm gonna see you on my next video though. But peace. Oh yeah. Before peace, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm almost at 100. Yeah, almost at 100 subscribers, which is perfect, bro. Love y'all, bro. We're going to keep on growing. Now, peace.